We are celebrating a big anniversary tonight.
Yeah, today marks 20 years that our intrepid reporter Dan Kain has been bringing you the news of Connecticut.
He's over there smiling at us now. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter and Kane's World Fan Club president Eric Parker tells us a little bit about one of Connecticut's best storytellers.
When you have a story so big, so serious, so important, there's only one guy to send.
Taking for a ride in your pumpkin car, driving near and driving far. Yeehaw!
Dan Kain's been patrolling the roads of Connecticut for Channel 3 for 20 years now. Besides making him a touch old and cranky,
Keep your hands off my beer.
it means he's done it all. From flying a blimp,
Something about going down that gives me the jitters.
to asking celebrities the tough, hard-hitting questions.
Oh, Dan, I'm so depressed.
Depressed, Barbie, why?
Because I'm 40 years old, I'm not married, my life is over.
Dan Kain started at Channel 3 just after TV was invented. Well, actually, it was the mid-'80s. He left us for a while working at another channel, you know, to read the articles. He hosted a show and got to hang with celebrities like Hugh Hefner. He decided to come back to us because, well, the work was just too taxing. And he wanted to get back to those beautiful New England winters.
And you're thinking, Dan, what about this neither rain nor snow nor dark of night?
Over the years, Dan's taught us a lot. Who knew you could eat a hot dog during a marathon?
2 balloons? Thank you.
He also showed off his own personal stock-picking strategy and a uniquely Dan Kain plan for picking a president. Plus, on those extra hot days, Dan always knew the best way to keep cool.
As pleasant as it was, this too proved imperfect. Far too many distractions. Plus the ice is cold on your feet.
Dan showed us some of the finest spots in the state, sometimes causing a bit of controversy, like this ad penned to attract tourists to McCook's Beach, Niantic.
Yeah, what with the nuclear power plant over there and all, the water is always nice and toasty warm. Now, some folks worry about radiation. Not me. I eat the fish, I dig the clams. Oh, occasionally I'll get those headaches and night sweats, but golly, folks, isn't this one heck of a beach?
Connecticut, it's better than Jersey.
Dan also showed us useful things, like how to skip out on work to catch the big game.
If you need me, you can call me on my cell phone.
Dan, are you trying to go home and watch the game?
No. Game? Is there a game today? Who's playing?
We've seen Dan wear a funny hat. We've seen Dan paddle a kayak. We've seen Dan gliding on skis. We've seen Dan fall to his knees. We've definitely seen Dan killing time. Oh, that reminds me. We've seen Dan rhyme.
Get one at a baseball game. Eat it in the park. Or get one at the circus and eat it in the dark. Eat them at a picnic or eat them on the run, standing up or sitting down. I'll bet you can't eat just one.
Of course, Dan's stories often followed themes, like his love for animals.
And we had a little difficulty finding turkeys. Apparently, it's not a problem anymore. How come you're walking?
And his love for kids.
You gotta get one of these strollers. They're great.
It was that bond with the younger generation that inspired Dan when he heard the General Assembly was considering a tax on booze. He offered a different plan.
Tax babies. Everybody loves babies. Who doesn't love babies?
It was crazy, but not as crazy as seeing if Connecticut's strongest man could take a real test of backbone.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Bolton, When a Man Loves a Woman.
These days, you'll catch Dan covering just regular old news.
Things got worse when Sharon's pet rabbit got loose and was attacked by cats.
But doing it in a way that only Dan can. And every once in a while, we like to make sure he still gets a good laugh, because we know how much he loves it.
You get to do such cool things.
Some days, this is a good job.
It is a good job when you do it as well as Dan has for the past 20 years. Thanks, Dan, for making sure we remember how to, well, grin and bear it. Eric Parker, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
Well, there you go.
Those were the days, weren't they? Congratulations.
Wonderful. 20 years.
When you walked through the doors here in 1987, did you think it'd be 20 years?
No, well, there were different doors.
Well, that's true. A different building. That's true.
Still making us laugh.
It's amazing how it works, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
flies
well,
by.
A lot of good fun, and more fun to come.
We've
Best
enjoyed it.
memories here at Channel 3? What do you think?
I don't know as we can discuss those just now, but boy, was it fun.
Yes, yes. You made us laugh and laugh a lot.
Well, it's been good.
And your sons were little boys then.
I know, little creatures, and they grew up, and here we go again.
We have to tell you at home, Dan did not know this was coming.
Big surprise.
And we fooled him. We saw the look come across your face. Uh-oh, they pulled something fast on me.
Yeah.
It was
that
good.
was spectacular.
Yeah. Well, you deserve it.
Just wait to see what we have planned for 20 years from now.
They're booking the convention center. Just kidding.
Good enough.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks a lot.
Congrats.